All right, guys. So we got the SPY pushing to all-time highs again. Very, very strong market. I'm going to put this up and go right into the watch list for tomorrow. I've added a little bit to this for newer people in chat. I want everyone to understand that we're looking for in-play stocks that we'll be looking for day trades in the next session. I usually say all this when I post the old screen, but this sums it up better, right? So in-play stocks that have had recent high volume, and I always say preferably due to news. Otherwise, it could just be some pump, and those can bottom can fall out of those pretty quickly sometimes. So high relative volume, preferably due to news and good price movement. They typically offer the best intraday setups, which we teach in the room and work together to find them in real time. So there, I'm not going to read that every video, I swear to God, but I just added to it, so I wanted to show that. So anyway, SPY at all-time highs. Nice teamwork today. Pretty slow day altogether, but I'm looking forward to the rest of the week. And here are some stocks that are some charts that are pretty interesting to me. DUO, nice pop, rolled back over, and now it's starting to push back up. Volume's picking back up a little bit too. Joby, JOBY, had the nice little mini breakout on Friday. Quiet inside day today, maybe a third day play there. Kind of the same with Pony, an inside day, but near Friday's high. LUMN closed off its highs, but still showing some great strength. RCAT, which I think has done 2 different offerings in the past month. I could be wrong, double check that, but it's holding up pretty damn well. So the drone stocks are kind of coming back in play. NFE also had this gap up that sold off last week and now is right back up above last week's high. Certainly worth watching. TSSI, little mini breakout there, could continue tomorrow. BFLY. I like the fact that this gapped up on Friday and sold off, and then today, bullish engulfing, right, and closed above Friday's high. That one's interesting. VUZI, also interesting. Nice pop. It's extended, but really nice volume today. ASPI, also up near recent highs. Pretty good volume the last couple sessions. QMCO is kind of a laggard in the other quantum computing plays, so maybe it turns back up tomorrow. This could have just been a rest day. We'll see. BKKT gapped up, closing well off its highs, but also closed above its open. It had really good volume today. GEMI, I'm going to put this one back on watch. IPO'd back here, and it actually did finally, for the first day, close above its open. I think it's worth watching for potential long tomorrow. NNE, one of the nuclear power plays, had the big rip on Friday, inside day today, but actually worked its way up close to Friday's high. CDLX, Citron came out with a positive piece and had a nice pop. Then a gap up and a couple red days on declining volume. Maybe one of my favorites going into tomorrow for a turn back up. RZLV. I also like this is really strong and then down several days in a row to the 20-day. Also a big bottoming tail though, but that one goes on bounce watch. TURB, a lot of bag holders in this when you look at this volume and it's so far off those highs. But 3 pretty clean days in a row down into the spot between the 8 and the 20-day, which is generally where we look for a turn. Maybe I shouldn't like that it closed at 666. It might be telling me something, but I am putting that on bounce watch. SLE is gapping up in after hours. Closed at 328. As I'm talking to you, it's trading at 1018 and went as high as 1150. So we'll see if that's still gapping in the morning. And then IPDN also gapping. There's a daily, not so pretty, right? But as I'm talking to you, it's trading at 405. So that also goes on the gap list. And then I'll see you guys in the pre-market. And we'll add some gappers that we find in the pre-market to this list. And I'm saying let's have a good day tomorrow. Have a good night.